In this video, we're going to go over how to remove unwanted overtones from your toms. Hi, welcome back. My name is Brad. I'm a drummer and audio engineer, and I experiment on a daily basis with the tried and true drum recording techniques, as well as explore new ideas. If that's interesting to you, subscribe and stick around. So we're going to jump into the DAW, and I'll show you exactly how I use a parametric EQ to remove the overtones. So this is especially helpful when you don't like using any kind of dampening on your drums. You want them wide open, and you want to just remove some of the overtones that might be taking over. So let's jump in and I'll show you exactly how I use a parametric EQ to remove just the ones you don't like. All right, so we're in the DAW here, and this is the Q10 Equalizer by Waves, and it's a parametric EQ, and I prefer using a parametric EQ for this because you can get a very sharp, just basically hone in on the frequency that you're trying to work with. So that is why I use a parametric EQ for this. So let's listen to the drums as they are. Not bad, but there is some overtones that I'm not really thrilled with. So let's work with the 13 for today, and I'm going to solo that out. Okay. Hear how there's an overtone there that's not exactly pleasing? Okay, so what I used to do is I would go in and I would do this. I would drop it down and then sweep and then go through the frequencies and try to find it when it disappears. And a great friend of mine, his name is Stuart Michael Thomas, look him up. He's got a great channel. If you happen to be a composer, look him up, please do. Actually, I'll just put his YouTube channel in the description, so definitely check him out. Amazing musician and even better friend. So he suggested, when he heard that I was doing it this way, that I actually boost it instead of cut. So boost the problem so you can actually identify it easier, and that's what I started doing. So let's just jump in and see if we can't find that frequency that's causing all the ruckus. And so boost it, and then just sweep until the culprit let's see. That might be something there, but there it is. Hear that singing? So then you just drop it out. And sometimes I just do a little bit, depends, but in this case, just take it out and see how it feels. Yeah, I like it. Let's hear it one more time without correcting it. Let's isolate it. And then with correcting it. So it's subtle, but it makes a difference. My apologies for the interruption. After I showed this video to Quality Control, aka my girlfriend, she was not hearing the difference, and so I thought that it would be a good idea to explain why I make such a big deal out of capturing such small problems. And it's because at the end of the chain, those problems become huge. And when you're adding compression and it's across the board, so there's 8 channels that have, their own little issues each, they add up a lot at the end. And a small problem like the one I'm correcting here today with the 13-inch tom, that little tiny thing, when I boosted it, when you heard it singing, that becomes a massive problem at the end, and it becomes almost similar. It's a little quieter than the 18 dB boost that I gave it, but it is there at the end. So that's why I make these these corrections early, and then at the end it sounds much better. So collectively, these things are they make a big difference collectively. So there you go. Sorry for the interruption, and let's carry on. All right, see you. And then with the guitars. So there you go. I hope you got something out of this one. I appreciate you being here. And if you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. It does the channel a world of good. And as always, I will see you next Monday.